So here we are again, as we do every single Thursday lunchtime, coming in live to do something educational that's going to make a difference to you, your business, and how you manage your staff, the people in your business. So we're here to try and help you to get your people right, and through that, helping you to get your business right at the same time as well. So the topic I want to talk about today, because I'm kind of conscious. Normally on a Thursday, I go through a whole spiel before. I want to just jump straight in, and talk about the topic today, which is the wrong people in the wrong role in the wrong business. And this is a huge one. It's massive because this happens and is a topic that comes up with every single business that we talk to. Everyone we talk to, this is an issue for them. So every time we come in, we look at things like, for example, we do what we call a deep dive. We go through root and branch that whole employee journey in a business, and what happens, have a real deep look under the skin. But when we come out with strategies and things that we could put in place, well, quite simply, it's all kind of held back because of this particular issue. So we come up with these great I can't even talk, strategies that we can put in place. But as long as you have people that are the wrong people in the wrong role and in the wrong business in your business, it stops you from being able to do anything. So not just the strategies that we're talking about, but for example, if you have the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business in your business, it could be impacting on progression within that team. It could be stopping you from hitting your targets. It could be preventing you from giving the customer service that you need to give. It could be preventing you from developing the product or the widgets that you're meant to manufacture. It could be impacting on all of those different bits and pieces. And as long as that is there, as long as that is in place, it's going to continue to do that. So how do we get the wrong people in the wrong role in the wrong business in the first place? How does this even happen? Mike, what is going on to even get this at this stage, right? Well, the catalyst behind this, the very starting place is recruitment. So it's easier said than done, getting the perfect person into your team. It's so easy to go through a recruitment process, do your interview, even measure against the person, the actual individual you're hiring. Will they fit into your existing teams and cultures? What are their personal values? And after doing all of those things and still looking as though it's the right person, you can still hire the wrong person and put them in the wrong role and the wrong business. That's still a possibility. There's no fail-safe rule that would avoid that particular process. It can still occur. The problem is as you're going through your probationary periods, as you're going through bringing those people into your teams and into your business after that stage, and it becomes clear that they're the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business, we're often too slow to actually take any action to exit that person from that role or from your business. Because here's the news, people, this is really pessimistic. So every time, people don't change, they won't change. If you hire Sam today and Sam doesn't fit, it's not Sam's fault. There's nothing wrong with Sam as a person. Sam's not broken. Sam's just not the right person. They're not the right person for that role. And maybe they're not the right person for that team and your business. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. It's a relationship that's broken. It's never going to work. And it's not realistic to ask Sam to change to make it work. It's just not going to happen. Sam's a fictional character I'm making up as a start, but Sam is, in this scenario, be someone that's the makeup of their genetics, of their upbringing, of everything they've experienced throughout that life until that stage that they're there and they're working with you. It's not their fault that they're in the wrong person, in the wrong role, in the wrong business. You put them there. So it's your responsibility to take that forward and say, do you know what? This is not a relationship that's working. It's not going to work. And it's not reasonable of an expectation on me to place on you to change yourself, transform into a butterfly to make it work. It's just not something that's going to happen. So the key focus here is, look, it happens. You can hire the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business. The recruitment process shouldn't just be seen as that embryonic stage where you're having an interview with somebody, or you're doing an assessment center, or whatever it is that you're going through. It shouldn't just exist in that little silo of time of having that process. The person should continue to show their suitability. They should continue to show their suitability to that role with you. And when we tend to come on board and we tend to get that experience of this is the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business, truth be told, they've been there for a while already. This is not new. The individuals, the business, the owners, the managers, they knew about it. They knew it existed. The person probably felt that it existed themselves too, but it's a job and that's it. They're focusing on that. But it's not a good marriage. It's not going to fit. It's never going to work. And it's already been existing for quite some time. And what's the damage that can do? Well, the damage is like we've already said, poor productivity, poor performance. These are the people. Unhappy people are the people that will mold and shape or change the culture within your business. These people will be the ones that will help to make that so. And that's not the culture that you want in your business, is to have these people, the people that should be there in any case, setting something so fundamental for what you're looking to do as a business. It's just not what you want to have happening. But we allow it to exist for so long that then it just rumbles on and rumbles on. And one of the key things, and we've spoken about this if you've watched any of my live videos, first of all, hey, thanks. But secondly, the other thing is that we always talk about is that you've got to confront confrontation. Sure, dealing and tackling this issue about having the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard. It is confrontational. It's not nice to have those kind of meetings and have those conversations with people and deliver that news. That's not nice to do. But you're running a business. Even if you're running a charity, whatever the nature of organization is that you're in, or the team that you're managing, let's say, you've got a responsibility for how that's performing. You've got a responsibility for its success. Another common theme that we always talk about, I'm going to repeat now, but the fact of the matter is the people in your business, they will determine the success and failure of your business. If you've got a business filled with the wrong people in the wrong role in the wrong business, it happens. But if you keep them there, well, that's on you. That's a mistake. And in that sense of things, these people will be driving you more towards failure than success. And if that's not what you want, and I don't understand a business that would want that, well, then you need to be able to take that action. First of all, by being upfront and identifying that this is the case. Now, most of the time in our experience, when we start to pick this up, it's easy for me. It's easy for me to sit on the sidelines or outside of an organization that we're working with and say, there's some dead wood there. That person is the wrong person. They're a lovely person, may well be, but they're the wrong person in the wrong role in the wrong business. That's not going to be a position that changes. It's going to continue to be that situation. They're unlikely to change. It's unreasonable to ask them to change. So if you just carry on going down that road, you've just got a dysfunctional marriage that's just continuing for the sake of having a dysfunctional marriage continue. It makes no logical sense, and it has no benefit for either person in that situation. Doesn't benefit the business, and it won't benefit the individual at the end of the day in that situation scenario either. The typical response to that we get is, yeah, we know it doesn't fit. That sounds right. That seems right, what you're talking about. Well, maybe if we give them some more time, maybe if we, and all these other things come up about, maybe if we do this, maybe put this other support in place. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right that putting in more time, giving more support and all these other bits and pieces, but it still comes down to the fact that that individual is still going to be a perfect representation of who they are. Why should they be anything other than that? And it's not reasonable to expect them to change their person. And sometimes if it's just down to skill sets, if it's down to experience, if it's down to abilities, capabilities, yeah, sure, you can train and you can train to maintain and you can try and make people learn. But I'm going to be quite ruthless with this right now. So people who know me know I'm kind of blunt, but you can't polish a turd. And that's a simple fact of things. Sometimes if things aren't working, things aren't working. Kind of checking around. Is that all right to say that? I don't know. It's out there. It's out there. It's done, right? But you can't. So sometimes you need to draw a line when enough is enough and you've done what you could do, and there's not much more that you could do to try and transform or change that situation. And rather than allowing that to creep and creep and creep and have more of an impact on your business, on your teams, on the morale of the staff around you, you need to front up and take some action. Look, guys, I hope that's been helpful. And I hope that kind of shines a light on something that's, like I said, this is like endemic in every business, every single business. 100% of the businesses that we talk to, that we work with, they all have this issue. It's the starting place for everything we do is here. It's looking at this and managing this situation because they all have it. They're riddled with it. So you're not unique. It's a case of not being upset with the fact that it exists. It will exist. It will happen. It's a case of how do you manage it, identify it, manage it, and move forward and take action from it. So look, I want to talk to you because we've got a couple of things coming up and I don't want to inundate you with everything all at once at the end of these sessions. Like I try to do sometimes, and also I'm trying to stop, to be honest. But I want to just come on to this briefly for you because I do this every time. I know if you watch the lives, this is always there, but we do have this fantastic service that we've brought up, and it's our HR Lite service. Literally the bundle of work that's in this that keeps extending and adding more and more value. I really need to look at that price that's in there because that is not worth £21,000 anymore. It just simply isn't. There's already, since we launched this in February, this has grown. It grows every week, it grows every month, and there is so much information that we're adding into this, whether it be HR templates and policies, whether it be the monthly training, weekly training, and more that we're adding into this program. There is just a wealth of so much information that we're putting in here. The value of that is constantly always going up. But the great thing is the price is always staying the same, or so we thought, because what we have at the moment in time, if it works, it did, thank God. What we have at the moment in time is the ability for you to save £97 per month. I think that works out to be roughly over the course of 12 months, about £1,600 that you end up saving through this particular process. You can get access to all of those products, all of those services now for just £100 per month. That's something that's worth over £21,000. You can now access for just £100 per month. When you go on, you can use the QR code there, scan that. Also in the link to this video down below to the side, wherever in the content there, there's a link available for you to go on and log on and enroll yourself as well. When you go through the enrollment, you can use the code of Jubilee, not Jubilee, Jubilee 22, and you can register. That's before the 7th of June. So you've got to get in quick. There's limited spaces. So there is only so many spaces that we have on offer for this. You've got to get in quick because it's going to close on the 7th of June. And you can get access, celebrate the Queen's Jubilee for just £100 per month. That's saving you a massive £97 per month, nearly £1,600 or over £1,600 every single year through this particular process when you go into this program. So click the link either in the comments or use the QR code. And again, everybody, look, I'm going to leave that up there for a moment. If you're finding what we're putting forward to you really helpful, if you're finding this useful, if this is giving you some information, but you've got other concerns, you've got other issues that are going on, you need more help, you have specific questions that we've not covered, we're here every Thursday for free for you to come on to our LinkedIn, our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're here for you to try and give you some educational material so we can make a difference to you in your business and help you have a business that your staff, the people in your business, want to actually be a part of, want to belong to. But if you have something that's particular to you, do me a favor. Get in contact with us. info@cavilhr.co.uk. Let me know what you'd like to learn more about. Equally, why don't you leave a comment? We're always reviewing these comments. We're always reviewing anybody that likes the videos or anybody that's come on and watched the live streams. If you're in here right now and there's something personal to you, put a comment in. Let us know, be more than happy to put it onto our agenda, our list of areas that we want to discuss and give some information around and go through. And furthermore, if you're really brave, come and join me live. Let's talk about it live. If you're happy to do that, I'm happy to do that. Let's do it live together. And that would be fantastic. That way, everybody benefits from that process, that conversation with you, and not just you. You can give so much more to other people. So let me know, hit me up, give me a comment, do what you need to. Click or take a photograph of the QR code, get your bonus there, and get your code Jubilee22, £100 a month, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.